Hi, we're the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa.
And this is our weekly watch list where we do our absolute best to watch as many K-dramas out there as humanly possible and then come back here and report to you our thoughts on them. This is why we're here. Let's get started. Monday, Tuesday. What in holy hell happened on He is Psychometric?
Oh my God.
I don't know because I'm so
God.
far behind. Tell me.
They killed her.
They killed her.
Killed who? They killed her.
The cop.
What? Detective Un, they killed her. What? Show, we need to talk.
That
we need
was
to
with
have
4 episodes left.
to go.
Oh, come on.
Not only did they kill off Detective Un, they now have, we're calling it lovingly on the Twitterverse. We're afraid we're about to be mistied with
Oh, no.
with Prosecutor Kong.
He's going to drive through a tunnel at the end?
Well, possibly because
He's on a destructive spiral.
Yes, and he might actually be.
no.
I'm holding out hope that this is a big red herring because we have so many episodes to go. But they're also signaling that he is the one who's done all of the murder and setting of the fire.
Yes. So I'm hoping there's a twist we haven't seen. I'm hoping that his mother, he loves her so much that he will not leave her. But there were some big, just like, what the fuck? What happened?
Why?
It's like, really, you now know that he has been raised in captivity, essentially, that his mother was kidnapped as a young little girl.
Yeah.
And so what do our cops do? Throw her in a cell?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Why? Did she break some kind of law?
Yes. She was on the run from something. With
Okay.
something, and I
The
forget
stolen
exactly what.
identities
Yeah.
and
it's
the-
getting a little muddled. The whole
so
story
muddled.
itself is starting to get a little
No.
muddled.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sadly, the mother being thrown in jail was not even something I even thought about because I was so angry about everything else until Prosecutor Kang walks in at the end and he's like, "You put my mother in a cell." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's bad.
He's like, that's awfully cruel.
That's awful." I was like, "Oh, you're so right. I didn't even think about that."
Right. And so our young couple, it's all me. Like, how can you do this to me? Like, I'm like, oh my goodness.
And has she just
Because they're a young couple.
Yeah, well, it's that, and they're completely unqualified to be the head of this investigation.
Why
Wait,
is
how
she
did you
doing
get
all the interrogation? Come on, there's like 8 cops in the room.
It's not because she's naturally talented at it.
Well, of course she is.
Of course.
But she's still like
still
a
young.
rookie, and she's
a rookie.
She's a rookie, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, on probation rookie that's been sent out to the boondocks
community
because
center,
she's not even an official cop yet. And he hasn't even entered the police academy.
Right.
He just has this magical ability, which we now believe might be a little bit
Inaccurate? Yeah, it has been all the time. Hasn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
It's been problematic at best.
Oh my
These
goodness.
last 2 episodes.
Wow.
And I think for me, ultimately, I probably could overlook most of that, but the fact that they killed off the detective, and they've now given our dear young prosecutor, who's already had a very rough life, clearly, and I understand that the writer might be setting this up for some other redemptive arc, but she kind of was his redemption. Not saying that they were going to be a romantic couple, but truly they've showed that they were at least true friends.
Yes.
She could speak very openly and honestly.
Yeah.
And he trusted her.
Yeah.
And she seems to be like the only person he truly trusted.
I know.
And he was taking meds to control whatever emotions he did have. And so I feel like there were other ways we could have done all of the stuff we're doing now without
Killing her off.
Yeah, taking away the one possible.
And she really is dead because there was a funeral.
And I'm really bummed out about that. I was really holding out for an American ending on that one. Like they set it all up and she was hiding in somewhere else to catch the bad guy.
Catch the killer,
I was like, damn it, no. Even Eon did like some psychometric bullshit on her and wept. I was like, whatever, fine, she's dead. I hate you, show.
I know.
Hate you so much.
So we're heading into the final 2 episodes, and I think it might be a hate watch.
Really, I think it might end up falling into that. What do we call it?
An emotional drop.
An emotional drop. I'm gonna finish it.
I think I might go from like to unhold based on this. I mean,
which is
it's
so
worth investing
sad,
the time.
Oh, boo. And unfortunately, because I watched those 2 first, it kind of colored the rest of my viewing for Monday, Tuesday this week. So I finished. I got through My Fellow Citizens this week.
Did you? I didn't.
I got through like the first hour of it. So
I need them to kind of pick up the story.
Oh, really?
We just keep covering the same beats over and over again. They're fun beats,
Yeah.
but he's basically under the thumb of
Kim
Jong's character, and
Yeah.
she's hilarious, and I love the character. It's an
She's great.
amazing character.
She's great.
And yes, there's been a call out on Twitter for a GIF of her eating that cake. We need it. We want it because it's amazing.
But it's not.
But
Nothing's
it's like,
happening.
Nothing's happening. Like his wife almost found out that he's a con man.
I got
Nope.
no,
I got that part. Nope.
Nope.
She thought she discovered that he borrowed from the loan shark.
Right.
Exactly.
Kim Jong's character.
So we're
no.
it's like we're making like half steps and then a full step back, and then a half step and a full step back, and I just. No, I will. You did miss this week, though, Karen. The lovely cameo of. I didn't write down her name. Our girl
friends from Jugglers.
From Jugglers. They came in. Kang Daniel and Beck. I forgot her name.
Jinhae?
Yes. They came in as a couple buying an apartment, and they were getting basically swindled or conned by
His
Siwon's
dad.
dad. And Siwon comes in and is like, "I'm so sorry, my father's off his meds. Dad, let's go home and watch Jugglers."
Oh, that's so great. I love it.
It was very
It
cute.
was a fantastic
Very
cameo.
cute.
That's great.
But yeah, I kind of need the relationship between Siwon and the wife, the detective,
Lee
Yoo-young. I need that to kind of start popping again because
Yeah.
I'm a little bored.
Because it's clear they do love each other,
Yes.
but they're kind of protecting each other angrily
Yes.
with other people. So if they, I
Yeah.
mean,
And I would like that they even shared 4 scenes in 2 hours. Like they don't share
That's
anything.
true. They tend to not.
Yeah.
They're having their separate
Huh.
lives, sort of,
Huh.
stories.
So come on, show.
Bummer.
Help me out.
Okay.
Help me out.
Interesting. I think I'll stick with it.
Yeah. Oh no, I absolutely.
I'll turn it on.
Most definitely
on the
still
television.
alike. Most
Maybe
definitely
paying
still alike.
attention,
It's
maybe not.
just it's just
Okay.
not. It needs to do something now. Something needs to happen. We get it. And then Special Labor Inspector.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm watching. How's it going?
I'm enjoying it.
I am too. I think the overly angry, spoiled Cable.
Oh God.
I know. It's just, but I feel
Another
like
one?
Exactly, another one. I feel like it's the writers, like it's a gift to the people,
Right?
the K-drama watching public who deals with people like this in their lives, because the Schadenfreude of their takedown, it must be a thing, right? Because it keeps coming up over and over
It does.
again.
But
so.
how do you feel about this? Because I actually wrote down in my notes. Like he's so over the top. I'm like, is he have a psychological
Is
problem?
it more
on
over the top than
of-
the K-ball and Dr. Prisoner?
Yes.
Oh wow.
If it's at all possible. Like
Trying
he
to figure out
goes.
the scale of
He
Yeah,
goes
the
into
spectrum
this-
of K-balls.
the
there's-
spectrum.
He goes through this weird maniacal like thing.
Yeah, he does.
And you're just kind of like, what is
And he's always
that?
playing video games, not
with
paying
his
attention to his
headphones
mother.
on.
Yeah.
So it's like and then he'll pivot and suddenly become like, I'm gonna own the world. It's like there's a very, I don't know if it's a weird acting choice or a directing choice or if it's actually written in there that he's completely bonkers.
I don't know, because there's also his lawyer who seems to be maybe working for the other side, because actually in his office, Picasso's Guernica is behind him, like a full wall of it. And this is Picasso's great work on the horrors of war. So I'm like, well, that's heavily symbolic. What is happening?
Interesting.
Why that piece of art?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
I wrote down. When I was watching it, I wrote down. I was like, "Ooh, is he the mastermind?" And then I was scribbled that. I'm like, "Oh no, I think he's working for our guys. Like,
Yes.
what's going on?"
Or something.
Or something.
There's
yes.
some manipulation in there,
Absolutely.
so that'll be interesting.
Uh-huh.
Because the Mad K-ball is, so over
He's
the
just
top.
so over the top.
And the lawyer's feeding into that.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like he wants him to trip and
Yeah.
fall.
Oh, like
And
he's
like
setting
that-
him up.
He's
for
setting
the
him
fall.
up.
And that
Yeah.
final moment at the end of the 2 episodes this week, where he was like standing with the fiance/prosecutor.
Yeah.
And he all of a sudden had a voiceover, which I thought was really interesting. You usually don't get voiceovers with like secondary
With the supporting
characters.
Yeah.
And he suddenly had a voiceover where he was like walking our main guy, Kim Dong-wook, and he's like, I set it up, I teed it up.
Yes,
Like all you
yes.
gotta do is bring it home. Or
Yeah.
like he literally was like, come on. And I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah.
But it is interesting to have a voiceover from a supporting character.
But what brought me
That's
the most
rare.
amount of joy was Kim Kyung-nam. He's a delight.
He is. He
I
totally
love him
is.
so much.
And he's like fighting for the underdog now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the moment when he had the same thing happen where he told our bad guy to like stop it, and he's like, which side are you going to choose? And you're just like, ah, and he punched him in the face, and he's like, do you think I'm that stupid? We grew up. I'm an adult now. That was really good.
I know. I love our ragtag team of like Avengers.
Yes, it's amazing. And his coat collection, oh my God.
So he's so good looking with he's always like
and the full-length coat.
Did you notice like back in episode 1, he got out of the van at some point and like shook his jacket and they did it in slow-mo and it was like, wow, GQ move there, buddy.
He really is just, and he looks, I think that's the other thing, and we say this a lot, but I think this show is it's a sum of all parts for me, but it also is that the whole group seems to be having like a tremendous amount of fun.
Yeah.
Tremendous amount of fun.
Oh, yeah. Because they'll be having a meeting and Kim Kyung-nam will have the other guy in a headlock and it's just like, Yeah, so
I really am enjoying it.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
All right.
Is that everything? Yes, it is.
Yes, Monday, Tuesday. Exhausting yet enjoyable. Thursday. Marisa, how are we doing on Big Issue? Because I still haven't caught up.
Well, we're heading into the last. They slept together.
Oh! Was it good?
Oh,
was it real?
After the angry kissing?
It did not show it.
Damn it.
Oh.
One day, K-dramas, one day.
She just referenced it in the conversation.
You know what is the name of that? What is the name of that K-drama? And I think it was Sung Joon was in it, and it was the opening. Episode. They like did it in a car. I was like, that is so hot.
Oh, Her Private Life?
No.
Or no. Oh my gosh, I mean, Secret.
Something like that. Yeah. And I was like, this show's gonna be amazing. And that was really all that was it.
My Secret Romance.
Yeah, that's what it was. And then I was like, can we do a lot of flashbacks on that? Because that was really good.
And they did.
They did.
Yeah.
But that was it. That's all they gave us.
That's
so
all
this
they
is what
gave us.
Is that Big Issue, same thing?
Big Issue, same thing. But so we're heading into the last 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Things are going to wrap up because there's all sorts of like cat and mouse games and chicken and just like it's crashing down on Sunday Syndicate and it's it's the usual prosecutor. I mean, it's playing out in real life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's all these references to Burning Sun. She's using a cipher. She's using a young woman on their version of YouTube, which is UTB.
I do love that they just are like, I saw one the other day, someone was doing something,
and it was gaff tape to block out some of the
I saw one with an Adidas, and it literally just put gaff tape through the word Adidas. It was hilarious.
Yes.
But they're using, on one show I'm watching, and it's not Google, it's Google.
Yes.
Like, oh, subtle.
Yeah, and
I wonder what that is.
It's not V Live, it's
like Y Live.
Y Live or something.
It's amazing.
But
a different letter.
Hang Ye-sol is in charge of this young woman who's feeding out destructive gossip to really. So I know she's got a plan because she was pissed off at her CEO, to take her CEO out, and also the prosecutor. And so by the end of these 2 episodes, she's back in interrogation because the cops have arrested her.
Looking amazing, I'm hoping.
Oh, yes.
For all 48 hours.
The CEO is in the hospital with a head wound because he fell. So they were he was trying to upload all of their incriminating photos to his cloud. Why he waited to do that, I don't know.
Wow. Really? You'd think you'd start that.
You think you'd do that before the prosecutors like showed up at his office. Yeah. And then there's a secret exit. Yeah, anyways.
I love
as always.
Anyways, he has a fight with Jujin Moo, and then he ends up falling off a balcony. So, blood, but he's in a hospital, which means he's not dead yet because you know how that works, right?
Except in her, and he's psychometric. She actually made it to the operating room. I was like, yeah, what? You don't kill them once they make it to the operating room. They live and they make it to the hospital. There's a rule of all dramas.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
So by the end of these episodes, so CEO's in the hospital. She's in interrogation, and Joo Jin-mo has been offered the CEO of Sunday Syndicate. The board likes him. And his daughter. His daughter got a heart transplant, and it was not an illegal organ transplant.
It was not.
So the Kill It people did not provide a heart for her?
That was definitely part of the story.
We didn't have a crossover.
Exactly.
He thought, I'm like, how is this a thing? Please don't make this a thing. I don't want to see any more of
real
this.
thing.
No.
Yes.
I guess they waited so long that the doctor waited so long for her that she actually got a legit heart.
Off the donor list.
Right. So that frees up all sorts of monkeys on his back. So is he going to be the CEO?
Oh,
Yeah,
all
does
she
right,
stand
well,
for
that's
it?
good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But, Hanya Soul, she loves him. She does. She was crying in the shower. Going,
Aw.
I'm such a terrible, she actually has a sense of morality. She's like,
Now,
I know I'm a bad
does he
person.
know that she's the one who destroyed him? Has that come
that's
to
a good
light
question.
Oh, I forgot about
I
Oh, yeah.
yet? I feel like that would be a key plot.
it is a key plot point, and now I can't remember if he knows. Because she brought that actress back. There was a
Okay.
there was some more media manipulations. Does he
Interesting.
actually know? I think he does.
Okay.
Yeah. So much has
All right.
happened.
I gotta binge it. I just gotta finish it.
It's fun. She's gorgeous.
She is.
Her house, her lake.
I know. I love
She's
her
a
lake.
lake.
She has a lake that she
lake.
goes rowing on every morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
That's
Wow.
nice.
That's the life.
Yeah.
It is.
Goals. All
Except for
sorts of
rowing
goals.
part.
Right? Jotting that one down.
Lake.
Lake.
Is it a lake house?
Ooh.
Oh.
Only if Keanu Reeves is there.
Yeah.
I love that movie, and I will die on that hill. Okay.
You heard it here first.
Exactly. So then I tried to watch Dr. Prisoner. The universe conspired against me.
to watch.
tried to watch.
Conspired against me.
What's happening with
First and foremost, my Roku wouldn't work.
Uh-huh.
So I got through the first half hour on my laptop. And then, because I had a bunch of things planned, I was going to watch some last night. And then I was going to watch some this morning. Last night didn't happen. So I got up this morning to watch it. And for some reason, Kocowa just suddenly decided it wasn't working. Every time I would click on it, I used all my different browsers. I would click on it, and it just kept repeating. It does it where you'll click on
it'll get
something and it'll
stuck.
just keep in the same
Like
loop
in a
where it
loop.
keeps showing you the same page. And I'm like, what is happening? I got through 10 minutes of it. So I only am maybe 40 minutes into last week's stuff. Oh my God, the show needs to be over.
It's exhausting.
I mean, it's exhausting.
I went on hold as a like, but
my
I have
God.
not feel super compelled to pick it back up. I picked it back up a little bit, but I'm still so far behind.
I mean, Nam Goodman is a delight to watch.
He is.
I can't keep up with all of the different crosses and double crosses and triple crosses and quadruple crosses and side jobs.
Quadrangular
I'm just like,
crosses.
who's working with who and why and how and what's our main goal here? And I realized it's only
What is the main
episode-
goal?
I don't.
I thought it was for
don't-
him to get revenge on
I
whomever.
believe that's where we're at. I think we've gotten to that
how it
point.
started.
Exactly, but we aren't really sure what the revenge was. We kind of have figured out what the revenge is. But it's only episode 23 or 4. This goes to
This is a
32.
long one,
We
yeah.
still have 6 or 7 episodes or 8. What else could we possibly do? I'm exhausted. Anyway, so I feel like that is just the universe's way of being like, you need a break.
Take a break
So
from
I'm
Dr.
going to
Prisoner.
take a break
Okay.
this week, and I will jump back in next week with a full report of all shenanigans.
Okay.
Because really, people, why are we here? We are here for the Wednesday, Thursday show of all shows. Oh my God. Her private life.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
It is.
I might have some thoughts. Hold on,
Karen are we
where
back to 18 pages of notes?
Not quite.
Right?
Not quite. Almost.
I just.
In my head.
It's so well done.
It's so well done. May I start?
You may.
Okay.
Go,
wait.
Karen.
I would just like to give super ups to this show for how lovingly and just realistically it portrays people's sexual choices.
Yes,
Who they are, their sexual
absolutely.
identity.
I think that was probably my
Presents it
favorite part
as
about this
real
show.
life and should be accepted as it should be. And I just
Oh, it was amazing.
love that
Especially
about
on a
the show.
K-drama.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huge applause. Absolutely.
I was so surprised when that other storyline came in. I was like,
Yes.
oh my gosh.
I was too, but it felt so. I mean, it was just so natural,
Yeah.
and I mean,
Yeah.
there was a reason why that writer chose to share with them because they
Yeah.
they saw them for the real people and the real emotions.
And to
that
take
they
it even
felt
a
for
step
each other.
further, I really appreciated that even once they realized what the misunderstanding was, that it wasn't played for laughs per se. It was more just like a what? Wait, oh.
Well, that's it. I
Yeah.
mean, again, yeah. I mean, the way that the just people are being treated as people for who
Yeah.
they are allows for both the comedy and the
Exactly.
sensitive stories as well. So
And so I thought it was.
I'm impressed.
I was. And so my question is, because this is what, episode 6 we got through,
yes,
and we've now
Hours 5 and
had
6.
probably in every episode some sort of gay storyline presented. So I'm wondering if there's a bigger storyline there that they want to actually cover. And there are some theories that they.
Drama Milk has a speculation on
Drama
YouTube
Milk has a
the other
great one, which is that it's Cha Xian.
Xian.
Ah.
The
Yeah,
idol.
so the idol. And I think that would be brilliant.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I think that happens more often than a lot of people want to admit in their little fangirl hearts.
Yeah.
That those that they are fangirling over and fantasizing over and all of that
Are gay.
are gay.
Oh, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, and I think that's juicy and amazing and fantastic. And I think because they've covered all of those other things with the fandom, like oh my God, the test that we talked about in our news shot.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Did you check out our news shot? Thanks to Stumpy, they translated and uploaded or published a TVN list of fandom terms.
Yes.
And our friend Jenny came by. So check out our
help us
news
out.
shot. It's
Yeah.
here on our channel.
That test was tough.
So-
It was crazy. So
What can I just say? I mean, I love Kim Jae-hook's comedic chops.
Yeah.
The fact that he pulled an all-nighter to get this fan test done so he could get into the VIP section of the site now that he's figured out that the curator, of course, is the site moderator, and he's having a delight with that. But he stays up all night, and then the next day he's in the elevator with Xia gets in the elevator, and he's just like, and he comes up to him and he like starts like looking at his face like, where's the mole? Where's the mole on your face? I have to figure it out. And it's just like,
my favorite part was him. He's like, oh yeah, it used to happen all the time until I got it removed.
Yeah.
and then his reaction, he's like, why did you remove it? Your fans love it.
It's just, it really, I do.
I love that the director is not cool all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a different kind of leading man in this.
But I will say I was disappointed in the ending of this week's when he got mad at her for being in his apartment. I thought his reaction was a little over the top for the relationship that they developed, even if he was upset.
Oh, I think it was because
And
she went into a secret
I
room.
don't care.
Yeah.
I get it, but the relationship that you've developed with this woman and the fact that you are now stalking her online in a friendly sort of way, in a loving sort of way.
And totally falling for her, by
Totally
the way.
falling for her. And I think to react in the way and he did was so typical that for me it was jarring. And I appreciated the apology at the end, and I think that's what they wanted to get to. But I didn't think he had to come at her as sharply as he did, because he was really mean. Like I thought it was really, the way he did it was very just aggressive. I didn't like it.
I think he's like simultaneously falling for her and mocking her. So I'm actually, there are moments where I'm like, I'm not sure where he's coming from. Again, we talked about this. I don't know. Like he's toying with her with that book, you know.
Oh, the Notebook.
The Notebook.
Yeah, that he
I don't
has.
see it as delightful. I think he's mocking her. So I don't know.
Oh, I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't see him as
think
mocking
he's
her.
I guess I see it more as amusement, but then again, I tend to filter things through. When it's a rom-com, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's fine. I'm a little bit more forgiving than I am for other
I
genres.
actually see it, I see that more. I see it more of him being like, oh my God, that's her. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, I gotta figure this out.
He's like,
and because
let's have some fun with it.
And I think it's because he lives in the same building and knows the kid now. So I think it had just been some other idol, I think he would have been like mocking her, but I think because he knows.
Well, and
That's
also
my-
he
that's-
wants
yeah.
something from the
True.
idol too. So
True.
I have theories. I have so many theories.
Oh, can we talk about those paintings though? I want those paintings. They're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
They're
I
gorgeous.
can see how you get lost in
Yeah?
those.
And the
They are
music
amazing.
they play every time they show them, I just love it. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. The use of silence in this show. When he came in and fixed her hair, and thank you, it was a button, because I'm like, there is no way a silk scarf got caught in her hair. And she's like, it's the button. I'm like, okay, I'll
I
go
was
with
trying
that.
to figure that out too. Yeah. Oh,
But the silence,
was a good
that's what
moment.
made it so intense and sexy and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was just
Or
like,
when she's, yeah.
it was just nothing.
when she's good.
No, same thing when she was whispering to him or singing to him.
Oh, when she's singing when he's drunk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like there's those moments that they just drop all, like it's just like you're actually there.
Yeah.
Which I think makes it such a visceral reaction with the two of them.
Well, when they spend the night at the writer's house and she wakes up, she opens her eyes first and sees that he's like inched over to her in his sleep during the night.
Yeah.
Just, you know, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
I know.
I can't get enough.
You know what I love? That coffee maker in the office.
Oh my God,
I need
right?
it.
Yes.
So if
What is
anyone knows
It
what
has,
the
like,
brand that is.
the water that filters
Yeah, that
through
big
and
white
the-
orb thingy.
It looked like it came
Yeah.
from space. I love
Yes. Can you please tell me?
it. Right? We need that.
We need some help with the PPL people. Help us out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm still loving it, though I'm a little concerned that they're together in episode 6.
I was simultaneously happy,
yeah,
but also
exactly.
like, oh, this is awfully soon.
This is really soon.
What? Where?
Now we're
that's,
really
that's why I
soon.
have. That's why I have theories, and we'll see.
Well, what's your theory, Karen?
Well, okay.
That's what we're here for.
Obviously, okay.
That's what we do.
I think the painter Lee Soul is obviously his mother. Right?
Obviously,
Okay.
I think
Everybody
it's,
knows that.
I think
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
I think it's his mother.
But
Is she also
Yes.
Xian's?
I think that's
mother?
yeah. Yeah.
I do remember a synopsis a way back that
did
they
it
were
mention
somehow
that?
related.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
because
so.
he's already calling him young, and
Yeah.
I feel like he knows.
I feel like, yeah, and I thought it was telling that they're both looking at the paintings, and he gets a phone call. He's like, "Oh, hi, Mom." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And I'm
yeah.
like, they're trying to make that
hey,
a red
Anvil,
herring later.
hello." So yeah, no, that's a good theory.
But if he ends up not preferring men, and he actually ends up falling for Curator also, then there could be all levels of jealousy between the two of them.
I don't see him falling for the
no.
curator.
No,
I don't see him falling for Park Min Young.
Okay, I don't know. Because you know, if he learns that she's the one who moderates his fan site, and she's been his biggest supporter, but you don't see it going into like Crush Land.
I mean, possibly, but I guess I don't. Nothing he's done so far in his performance makes me feel like he has any sort of
yeah,
that he's like.
not really.
I think especially
That
when
he's
she.
smitten or anything.
Yeah, and especially when they showed up in the elevator at the same time, he's like meeting a lot of people in the elevator today. Like he wasn't like, "Oh, hi, curator." So
Yeah,
okay, he was
that's
like,
true.
"So many people in the
Well,
elevator."
and true, that's true. And he was also giving her supportive words.
Exactly.
He's like, did the director do something to make you mad?
Yeah.
I'm sure he feels sorry for it. You know, don't feel too bad. So yeah, that's true.
So yeah,
He does,
I
okay.
that
So
one
I may not
don't-
get my love square.
I don't think you're getting your
That's
love
okay.
square.
Sorry,
No.
I'm all right with that.
What is that? Any more theories?
I think that's I think
Okay. Those are good. Those are solid theories. Those are good ones. But yeah, no,
I've been
I.
horribly wrong in the past, but it's always fun to see.
That is part of the fun of
It is part of the
K-dramas,
fun.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Oh goodness, I think we covered that one, ladies.
I think so.
I think we did.
Thank
All
you.
right, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fire reprise. How did it wrap up, Marisa?
Oh yes, I've watched the final episode, and you know what? It wrapped up really well. Everyone, all the evil people got what they deserved.
Nice.
Our bob-haired thug found his humanity sitting in
Really?
prison and looked very good with once they got rid of that wig.
Oh my gosh, that wig was ridiculous.
And the actor is Young Mun Suk, and this is his first drama. It was
really?
really good, really good.
Wow.
So now he's got a friend in An Chung Hwan, who was our Thai immigrant.
Aw.
You know,
They became friends after
ex-royal
everything?
guard. Yeah,
From prison
because he's
playbook.
like you're my friend, and I'll be here for you. Oh, it was so
Aw,
sweet. I'll be
well,
here
they
for you when you
became
get out of prison.
friends.
Aw, that's
Everything
sweet.
wrapped up. I have to say, the hip hop cop comes Serak. So good. She was definitely a discovery. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does next. And it's got, Honey Lee found, stuck to her renewed morality and turned herself in, and then
wow.
finds.
Oh,
so here's the thing.
Big.
She fully expects to go to prison. And go before a judge, but instead the other prosecutor says, "Join my team. You're the kind of person I want." Oh, and then our priest is not dead.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Yes.
All
Right. And
Thank
Kim
goodness.
Nam-gil is,
Awesome.
he had turned in his resignation at the diocese, but,
The Pope said no.
there was some random
Handwritten
comment.
note.
Yeah, no, well, there was a random comment about it actually takes a long time to leave the priesthood. So, of course, he hasn't left, which is too bad because I thought he was going to get together with Honey Lee. Because wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes.
But no, he's stuck to his religion. And yes, speaking of the Pope showed up.
Of course he did.
In South Korea.
It got wacky. No, the Pope showed up to thank Kim Nam-gil and give him a hug.
That's hilarious.
And they never show his face, right?
No, they did.
Oh.
They did.
Really?
Well, sort of.
Who did they
side-
cast as?
That's
No, it wasn't a lookalike. It was just.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh,
But
it
it
was
was
just the
just
Pope.
the
Okay.
Pope.
Not the.
Oh
okay.
my goodness. And then there's this big card
hilarious.
that says, "We'll see you soon."
Right. That's so. Do you
okay.
feel like it was set up for a season 2?
Totally set up for a
Okay.
season
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Maybe I'll hop back in for a season
Yeah.
2.
They're on the cast is on and crew are on a what do they call it? When
Reward vacation.
Reward vacation
Yes.
to Malaysia. So
Nice.
yeah.
I saw those pictures.
Reward vacation.
Right.
Maybe they come back. Maybe they come back and roll into season 2.
Oh,
Wow, that'd be quick.
that would be cool.
Nice.
Hopefully. I don't know.
I hope it keeps a lot of the same cast though, because a lot of times when we see a series 2 or 3, it's completely different actors, or the 2 leads are the same, but everybody else has changed.
Right.
So, like,
There were a
Queen
lot of
Mystery,
people in this
there were a lot
show.
of-
Yeah.
There were a lot. So
were a lot.
I can't imagine they're all going to come back, and half of them are in prison. So who knows?
right.
Right.
Yeah. But it was fun. I loved the show all the way through. It was
That's
Oh,
really
good.
good.
hooray!
Yeah.
That's great.
Nice. So, and then you watched 20 minutes of Mung Bean Flower?
Oh,
Because
you
I
did?
couldn't do it. I had an exhausting week already. I was not. I couldn't.
And
You know,
I could barely get through the trailers.
I love a historical,
Yeah.
but this is one that is all about starvation,
Oh.
poverty,
Yeah.
the corruption of officials. Cho Jung-suk, who is so amazing, is just cruel and mean in this, and it was just.
Oh, he's
no.
playing that role?
Yeah,
another
he's playing
kind
that
of-
role. Yeah, so I was like,
He would have been the only reason for me to watch it to begin with, and if he's like the bad guy.
he's brutal thug.
Yeah.
So after 20 minutes, I was like, I don't think I can take this. So,
because he was the bad guy in the movie.
Right?
that It just came out too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
but that was silly.
That was
Yeah, it was silly bad guy, but still, it
Yeah,
wasn't nice.
no, this is cruel. This is
Oh.
cruel.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Okay.
but he loves his mom.
Oh, of course. Because
Oh.
don't they all?
Yeah. So we'll. I don't think I can watch it.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let us know
Yeah,
what you think.
yeah,
keep us
if you get
posted on
into
that
it.
one. Maybe
Yeah.
it's
Let
a,
let
like
us know
a
there's
crown clown gem that we just are unaware of.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh,
Or
I mean,
there
I
are
doubt it.
there are
Maybe.
hints
It's
at
possible.
an early redemptive arc.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right. Keep us
Well,
posted.
Thanks for watching. Twin.
And then the one that confounds me to
Doing it
this
for you.
day. Kill it.
Kill it.
I'm not really sure what's happening. I don't know. It's just really pretty. And that's really where I'm at.
I'm so confused,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter. And,
It doesn't.
and they're not actually developing a relationship
At
between
all.
Nana and
But they are, but they're not.
Janky Young.
And
But,
Chunky Young.
he just looks at her
A
longingly.
lot. And then
Yeah.
she looks at him, I think, longingly, but
But she's not
quite.
making a move either,
No.
which strikes me as odd,
Odd.
because I think
Is
she
it just
would.
they can't get over their traumatic past?
No.
Or, no.
No. I mean, I think for him, he just is like, I mean, I'll go back to my statement from last week. What can he offer her? He's an assassin. She's a cop. Like, really,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no go there. There's zero go there. But, you know, I'm confused. This is what confuses me the most. They already know who each other are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so I'm like, there's no build up there.
right.
So it's like, I don't get I don't
been
understand what the
doing?
conflict is at this point.
Right. And she knows her father, her adoptive father, has no love for her at
Right,
all.
at all.
And I guess he was the one. He's the father of all of them.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Or at least for sure we know the sperm donor for
Yeah.
Jung Ki-young.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't was it established that he was the sperm donor for all the other children?
That's what I thought, because they were trying to
so
find a
then they're
match for
related?
they were trying to find a match for his real dying daughter. That's what I got from it. Because
Well,
what's unclear is when they said, does he know he's living with his daughter? Like, does he know who is he?
Oh,
That's
right,
where I-
right. Who's the
So that's what I went back
who's
to.
the he being referred to?
Yeah.
Who do you think that he is? I assumed it was Jung Ki-young.
That's what I assumed too, but now that I know that the Nana's father was a sperm donor, I just got completely confused.
Is
I
that
don't
why
I
they're
looked
not,
at
is
it
that
where
why
he
they're
was
not
a-
ending up together?
because-
That'd be a good reason.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm going back to my island analogy. But
No,
I
she
believe
came from the outside. She was not
she
one.
was not one. She was an unnumbered
okay,
children.
Yeah.
So, since I'm watching on Viki, I'm very, very far behind. So
I don't, maybe I'm incorrect, but I think you need, nope, because that wouldn't work either.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like, I'm a little confused on the story because I think
Yes.
like the island, like people would purchase the correct me if I'm wrong, Marco, but people like old dudes would purchase like the implant of the child, the embryo, with their DNA, so that they would then have matching organs.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think I believe that
so
Daddy
he would not be.
would only be Jun Ki Young's because
for his own daughter.
For his own
raised
daughter,
his
right.
he got that kid for his
Right.
daughter.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
I don't know.
It's that's what we're trying to say. The story is super murky. Super murky. Not really sure what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, and not really sure what we're building to, except that he's going to kill them all. So I don't know.
And then die?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Yeah, I feel like with only 2 episodes left, a lot of questions still hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, how's it gonna wrap up?
Who knows?
Might be the biggest question.
Really. But it's
mystery.
pretty.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm
Super pretty.
I look forward to it every week, even though I know everything that's gonna happen. I'm like, that's what they were talking about.
Definitely need these two in another show together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fantastic. I loved her in Swindlers too. She was fantastic.
She
in
was
Swindlers.
good in
She was a
that.
lot
Yeah.
of fun in Swindlers. So yeah.
We would love for you to work more if you want to.
Yes.
Just say.
Yes. So on that note,
That's for you now.
if anyone's out there needing to cast somebody,
Anyone knows anybody who knows anybody? I have a fan request. We would like to see you in more things. Please act a lot. Thanks.
Okay.
Love the K3.
All right. Well, that's it. We're the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa. What did you watch this week? Let us know on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Thank you if you subscribe to us here on YouTube. If you haven't, please do. Leave a comment below. Come and join our K-drama copy klatch. We'll see you soon.
Bye.